Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Hypixel Skyblock money-making tutorial video. Now, today I'm going to be showing off a money-making method which has been in the game for a really long time, and this is Bazaar Flipping. Now, you might be thinking, Terminus, I already know what Bazaar Flipping is. Dislike, hate comment, unsubscribe. Well, don't do that yet, because if you're that person who already knows what Bazaar Flipping is, then this video is not for you. So you can click off this video. If you already know what Bazaar Flipping is, or you don't really like Bazaar Flipping or anything like that, then yeah, this video isn't for you. But this is actually a surprise to me as well, but there are a very large number of players who don't actually know what Bazaar Flipping is or how to use the Bazaar. There are even some people who don't even use the Bazaar. Like, I have a friend who unlocked the Bazaar, but they don't use it. They only sell to NPCs. So if you have a friend who is struggling to make money, possibly they're in the early game, then make sure to share this video with them, because this will help them out a ton. You can make thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, even millions of coins per hour. So make sure to send this to a friend if they are struggling and they're in the early game struggling with getting money. But without any further ado, let's go on to the money-making method. Okay, quickly, I just want to come in here that thank you guys so much for the support on the last video, but only a very small percentage of people who watch my videos are actually subscribed. Now, it's completely free to subscribe. You can always change your mind if I upload content that you don't like. I would really appreciate if you subscribe, because I'm trying to reach 50 subscribers by the end of the year. But without any further ado, let's actually get on to the money-making method. Alright, so you probably know what the Bazaar is, but if you don't, when you spawn in the hub, you go here, it's over to the Bazaar. And you actually need, I believe it's farming, forging, and mining level 7 or 6 to use the Bazaar. It shouldn't take too long, maybe like maximum an hour to get those. It really is quite simple. But yeah, once you open the Bazaar, you have this interface here. Now, this is just something that I'll talk to about later. But for now, ignore what I have here or up here. Just look at what the Bazaar is. Now, you can go over, for an example, I'm just going to choose mining. I'm going to go over to Enchanted Coal. Now, if you don't know how to use the Bazaar, you press on coal, and you can see all the different variants. Enchanted Coal Block, Enchanted Charcoal. What I'm going to be looking at right now is Enchanted Coal. Now, as you can see in the right side of the screen, I have only around 1 million coins, which is actually quite low for me. But you can actually start doing this method with only a couple thousand. I'd recommend getting around 20 to 30,000. You can just farm some wheat here in the hub to get that, to start off with Bazaar Flipping. So you open the Bazaar menu, you click on, I'm going to talk about what to flip later in the video, but for now I'm going to use an example of Enchanted Coal. So I'm going to click onto the coal, click on Enchanted Coal, and there are these things. Now, if you're just buying or selling, you probably are going to use buy instantly. Here, you just, let's say I can press on there, I get 1 Enchanted Coal. I can get a stack if I want to, fill my inventory, or I can just write like a custom amount. But for now, I'm just going to insta-sell that back. So instant sell, you just sell it instantly. It sells all the amount that you have in your inventory. Instant buy, you just get instantly. Now, on the other two sides of the screen, you have create a buy order. That's the map with a little bit of writing on it. And then you also have create a sell offer. Now, basically, when somebody, this is kind of complicated, but when somebody is instantly buying, they are going to be buying from your sell offer. And when somebody is instantly selling, the items that they're selling, you're going to buy with your buy order, if that makes sense. Now, the buy order will always, it may change by how much, but it will always be less than the sell offer. So if you use these, you will always buy the amount for less than what you sell it for, which you might be able to see now what this money-making method is about. So let's say I'm going to buy 5 coal. I'm going to set a buy offer for 5 coal. That's going to cost me around 4,000, 5,000 coins. I'm going to press on, you always want to press on top order plus 0.1, or when you're selling, it's going to be top order minus 0.1. That way, you don't miss out on a lot of profit, but your order will be filled quite quickly. So you press on that, press on the buy order, and then it may take a while. It's gonna come up here that it's filled. It's gonna come up in chat. I just have chat off right now. Let me turn that on. There we go. It's, as you can see, I have my chat here, and it should come up. Now, you might get undercut if your order is not selling for a really long time. You probably get undercut, in which case you just press on the order, you press cancel order, and then you can just make that order again. I'm just gonna do again, press 5, and then again the best order plus 0.1, and I just wait. That's actually the most time that's in this money making method. You just wait. You can watch YouTube, Netflix, anything that you want. You just wait, and I will cut to when my order gets filled. Now, while my order is filling, what I also recommend is here you can, when you first are in the bazaar, it's direct mode, which is, it just shows this. Don't mind any of the, what it says under, where it says bazaar buy, bazaar sell, bazaar insta buy, bazaar insta sell, and Warcraft cost. Don't mind that. That is just in the mod I'm using. But yeah, in direct mode, you only see the buy price normally and the sell price. But you press on this little iron ore here, and it'll change to gold ore, the advanced mode. And there you can see the how many insta buys and sell and offers there are in I believe it's a week. So that is actually really useful. You probably want to flip things that have the most demand. So as you can see, let me find something that barely has any demand, like refined mineral. This isn't the lowest amount of demand, but it only has like 15,000 sell offers. So that's not the best. You probably don't want to flip something like that. Unless there's like the difference between the buy and the sell order is huge. But yeah, coal normally has a pretty high, it's 3.3 million, 7.7 million, so it's a pretty good thing to flip. And my sell offer should fill soon. This is taking quite a long time. I'm gonna cancel it because I might have gotten undercut. And as you can see, my order has been filled. In the chat, it says that your buy order of 5 enchanted coal was filled. So then all you do is go into the bazaar, go into your manage orders, you can press on that, and you claim your order. There we go. Enchanted coal. Now you press on the enchanted coal, you go to sell offer, same thing, so it's best offer minus 0.1. Press on sell offer, and as you can see, we've just made an easy like 300 coins. So yeah, we bought the coal for 4,850 coins, and now we're selling it for 5,110 coins. So we just made around 300 coins there, which is actually really good. We only spent that much. And the really good thing with Bazaar Flipping is the more money you have, the more money you can make. Now, as you can see, my Enchanted Coal order was filled, or the sell offer, and I claimed it, and I just got my money. Now, what I wanted to say is that so the more money you have, the more money you can make. So right now, I just had a buy order of 5 enchanted coal, but let's say I have a buy order of 30 enchanted coal, which I'm going to do right now. It's going to cost me around 30,000 coins, and I'll wait for it to fill. Now, the more, the higher amount of items I'm buying, the more time it will take. So this might take some time. Oh, and it was just filled. That was pretty fast. So I've claimed my 30 enchanted coal. I'm going to put a sell offer back, and there I've made over 1,000 coins in mere seconds, really. And this is still like a really small amount. If you make sell offers, so what you can do here is if you do buy order, there's you can either set a custom amount, which I've been doing, or you can do a stack, 160 or 1,024. Now, when you have enough money to flip 1,000 of an item, that's when you're really making the profits. And my order just got filled. There we go. I've claimed my 1,000 extra coins that I got, or more, around closer to 2,000 now. But yeah, so when you can flip 1,000 ones at once, then you really will be making like upwards of millions of coins per hour. So it's a really, really useful money making method. Now, the last thing that I want to talk about is what I said I would mention later, is what I have here. It's actually a mod called Bazaar Notifier, which I use, which it does a whole lot of cool stuff. As if you're undercut in chat, it'll appear like your order has been undercut or something of that sort, which is really useful. So then you can go into Bazaar and say, oh, it's undercut, so I'm just going to cancel the order and make a new one. But what it also does, it shows you the best flips. So Booster cookies are normally always up there because they have really high demand, and yeah, booster cookies are always really high up there. Um, right now, enchanted ink sacks, it seems, are pretty good. So let's see. Yeah, they're for every single item you flip, you're gonna be making around 8,000 coins. So that is a really good one. Enchanted grilled pork, also up there. Now, what you do want to take into consideration is here these don't always have the most demand. So it doesn't really take into consideration the demand that it has. So you're going to want to look through it. I don't think Enchanting Sack has too much demand, although it might. Enchanted Pork will probably. Um, let's see. Enchanted Sugarcane might. Summoning Guys probably won't. So as you can see, there's some which have probably pretty high demand and some which don't. But yeah, let's just look at what was I talking about? Oh yeah, that is, oh my god, that's a really good flip. You're making around 30,000 coins per item there. Now it is more expensive. It's around 500,000 per flip, but if you have the money, you can be making like 5-10 million coins an hour with this. So yeah, it's a really, really useful method. And please be sure to send this video to anybody who is struggling to make money in the early game. I repeat, this is probably better in the early to mid game. In the end game, this isn't such a good method, but it's still pretty good. So if you want to use it in the later game, then feel free to. But this is a really good money making method for the early to mid game. So if you have any early game friends who are struggling with making money, be sure to send this video to them. And peace.